We're having a good time this morning. South Coast Winery Resort and Spa, based up in Temecula. They are here down in San Diego with us this morning, and the executive sous chef, Mike Terry, joining us this morning. And you've got some great holiday ideas for us, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and especially now that you're here.
Great.
One of my favorite wineries up there in Temecula.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
It is a nice place.
Yeah, we're really celebrating Christmas right now. We have over 100,000 lights out there.
On the grounds? The South Coast?
On the grounds and the trees everywhere. I mean, they're all over the place.
And I understand you've got Christmas carolers walking the grounds, getting everyone in the holiday spirit.
We do. We do. Every Saturday and Sunday, we do have Christmas carolers in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And we're also getting ready for our big Christmas Eve and Christmas night dinner.
Yeah.
And New Year's Eve. So
it is a big, very popular location for people to go up there from San Diego up to Temecula and enjoy the Christmas festivities you have up there. One of the ideas you have for kind of an appetizer for a holiday dish would be something you brought in this morning.
Yeah, it's kind of like a very festive side dish. Today we're going to try to change your mind a little bit about Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, because when you say Brussels sprouts, you're thinking, nah, that can't be right. But the way you prepare it, and I've grown to really be fond of Brussels sprouts. The way you do it, talk about how you make it even more delicious than the raw variety of Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is we are going to actually saute some Brussels sprouts, and we're going to put some Riesling, South Coast Riesling, of course, soaked cranberries.
Now, explain what Riesling is.
Riesling's a sweet variety of white wine. It comes, you know, it's a white grape, and it's more of a dessert kind of cooking kind of wine.
A little sweeter.
It's a little sweeter. It'll really complement the cranberries, and it'll give your Brussels sprouts a little more sweetness to them also.
Something tells me you have plenty of that Riesling to go around up there on South Coast.
We do. And just, you know, if you really, you know, can't get into the Brussels sprouts, you can sub it with green beans, you can sub it with asparagus.
Okay.
You know, whatever you like.
A vegetable that you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you do with it? You get the Brussels sprout. I'm sure you got to wait for this to warm up.
Yeah, we're going to get this warm here, and then we're going to get the Brussels sprouts in the pan. We're going to kind of saute them up a little bit, you know, get some nice color on them.
Very good.
And then we'll season them up.
Now, this is something that is on your menu already over at South Coast, correct?
This is actually not on the menu. This was kind of just something that we were going to cook for you guys here and for the people at home, so they can, you know, try something out for their holidays.
Oh, great! That's a specialty item just for us.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to season that up with a little bit of salt and pepper. Always got to have some salt and pepper.
Yeah, some spices, always good.
Yeah. So we're going to let those cook for a second here.
Now, these are raw Brussels sprouts.
Actually, they've been blanched. You're going to want to always cook your vegetables like this after they've been blanched.
Okay.
Blanching is, of course, you get some really nicely salted water, bring it up to a boil, throw your vegetables in. In this case, Brussels sprouts take a little bit, you know, about 2 to 3 minutes. Your green beans would take about 30 seconds to a minute.
And it just softens it up a little bit, is that the idea?
Softens them up, gives them some nice green color. You know, if you were to just put some raw vegetables in here, they might turn a little brown on you.
And they don't look as appetizing that way.
No, so this is going to be, you know, you always want to blanch your vegetables. That's a good little tip there.
Very good. So you put it in here for about how long in the skillet?
These just till they get warmed through. Again, since they are blanched, they're already cooked. We're going to go ahead and add some of these cranberries here.
Looks good.
We'll go ahead and add them all. Let those cook down for a little bit there.
And your ingredients at the South Coast Winery Resort and Spa, do you get them locally around? Because there's a lot of, I know, farmers markets in the area. Do you get local vegetables and local ingredients? We
do. When you know, when the weather permits and the vegetables are nice and fresh, we definitely go local. We actually do have our own garden.
Oh, you do?
As well. Yeah,
okay.
We have 2 acres of garden that we have on property at South Coast Winery that we, during the spring and summer, definitely get a lot of our vegetables.
You can't get more local than that, I guess.
No, I mean right across the street.
Right on property.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cook these for a couple seconds here.
Nice.
Get those nice and warm, and then we're going to add some smoked almonds. These are the kind that you buy at the store. You know, just salted smoked almonds. I like to use them whole, gives them a little bit more texture. Put those in kind of towards the end so they don't get too soggy on you.
Keep stirring it up.
Yeah,
go
ahead and just keep sauteing them up there.
Have you ever spilled doing that? Have you ever?
Oh, of course.
In time, yeah.
Of course, yeah. Go ahead and let those cook for a little bit longer.
And then the final ingredient is, what's this here?
This is chopped parsley.
Okay.
This is for flavor, of course, or a little freshness.
Yeah.
And then just, of course, you know, just a little brightness, a little color, a little more.
It's all about presentations in many times.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the whole thing doesn't
Absolutely.
take that long after you blanch the Brussels sprouts and add the
Yeah.
ingredients. The whole thing's probably, what, about a 10-minute process?
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
Yeah, at least. You know, it's not that hard. And again, this is kind of the reason why we did this, so you guys at home could enjoy it and try it for your holiday parties. You know, with your family and your friends.
What are your hours up there at South Coast Winery for your holiday? You got the Christmas Eve, you said?
Christmas Eve and Christmas night are from 5 until 9.
Okay.
And then, of course, New Year's Eve, we have a New Year's Eve Fire and Ice Gala. It's
Yeah.
going to be same hours from about, well, actually 5 to 1 o'clock, since we are going to celebrate.
If you haven't
the
been
New
up there,
Year and
check it out. South Coast Winery, one of the largest wineries up in Temecula Valley. It's a beautiful spot, great wines, great food. And Mike Terry, the executive sous chef with South Coast Winery Resort and Spa. Thanks so much. We look forward to dining into this as we go to break here. You're watching Good Morning San Diego. Thanks so much to South Coast Winery Resort and Spa for coming in. Appreciate it, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
More to come after the break. Stay with us.